Postie's been another parcel from China with S marked on the back. Not sure what that's all about. Now we need some scissors. I think I know what this is. Let's see if we can get this out. If it is what I think it is, it's taken 3 months to, no, sorry, a month and a half to come by airmail. Okay. This would be a Chinese N64 control stick. I wonder how good it'll be. I wonder if it's a genuine or if it's been removed from an old controller. I don't know. Well, it looks new. No signs of it being used before. And it actually feels pretty good. A little bit of slack, but nothing a bit of plastic lube won't fix. A bit of PTFE dry lube. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'll keep that as a spare because my apprentice got herself an N64 the other day. And, at some point soon, hopefully we'll see an EverDrive cartridge as well. But and anyway, now I've got a whole bunch of computers I've just been given. I'll have to pull them up in just a moment. Okay, so October donations and deliveries have started quite quickly. It is literally the 1st today. So the first thing that has arrived is a bit of donated heat shrink tubing from care of Tinkerman Mick. That will be handy. I'll cut it into little bits later. What else have we got? We've got yet another delivery from China. This looks to be, and I checked these out earlier, these are prototype boards. I think they just snap apart like that. Very handy. I think that was something like 20 cents a piece or something ridiculous like that. So good for those little projects that I don't want to have a board manufactured for. What else have we got here? Some blue LEDs, because I gave away half the last ones. That's not bad. They will go in my collection as well. They can go over here for now. And the bits, these I've been waiting for a bit. You might recall a video I did some time ago trying to electrify my blinds. Well, I came up with a better solution. And by electrify, I mean make electric, as in I can wind them up and down with a switch, not electrify the cat when it tries to climb in the blinds. Although, hilarious as that would be, we don't own a cat, so that's not so much of a thing. These are little 12 volt, 14 RPM worm drive gearboxes. Very nifty little things, and I'm going to pull a cap off them in the video soon. They will be fun. They've got a splined shaft, crucially, so the gearbox that I've already designed will fit straight on them. That'll be good. And of course they come with brackets. So that's everything for the moment, but we'll see in this next video, or this next clip, exactly what shows up next. Alright, so next donation for September. What is it actually? It's October already. So next October donation. I had so much in September, I still think it's that month. So what's in this? Buried right down the bottom. I think that's everything. Oh, my beepers. Only like a month and a half late. I ordered them back in August. Piezo beepers for the Geiger counters. Well, I guess I can finish the spare boards now. Alright, let's see what we get next. Well, the postie's been again. Got another parcel from overseas. And this one I've been expecting. I couldn't help but open it ahead of time. So you probably will have seen some of these from earlier this month, or last month. I can't remember when the last ones arrived. These are tritium or tritium gas tubes. Apparently we're getting dominoes, my apprentice has told me. Let's turn off our desk lights and see if we can cup this into my hands and see how they glow. Or we might be able to see them when the camera exposure drops off. There you go. Tritium gas tubes. These are going into a couple of rings, or a pendant and a ring, I'm not sure which yet, but one of which, the ring, will be going to Barcelona in Spain, to a friend of mine of many years, coming up to close to 19 years now. So I'll put them back in the safe little holder there. So yeah, you'll see a video on yet another ring sometime soon. That's good. For now, these are going to go into the new section up here that's a bit dirty, and we're right in the sun. They're going to go up in this section here, in the safe spot where my apprentice can't get them. Right. Okay, let's see what else the postie brings. Okay, so October donations and deliveries continue. This one again is from China. Now, I usually scrounge around until I can find the cheapest people for microchips. One of the drawbacks is you often get microchips with no static protection and no pin protection on them in padded bags. And amazingly, they've managed to pack these in such a way that the pins didn't get bent. But these are the remaining AT Tiny 2313As. These are for the remaining 3 Geiger counter boards I have to assemble. One of which is going to Tinkerman Mick, so this will be good. Okay, so donations. We've had a few. So let's have a look. This is one, I've already got one of these, but somebody's given me another one. It's an arm that I think was originally designed to hold a lamp or something like that. It's got various locking hinges on it that can swing around, and an articulated arm. I use one of these for holding a lamp in my workshop, but this one might turn into a camera mount. We'll find out. You might see some, if you start seeing some new crazy angles, that'll be what's happened. Now somebody dropped a mystery bag at my doorstep. It looks like a big bag of OFC speaker cable, figure 8 stuff. Probably about either 14 or 16 gauge, somewhere around about there. So there looks to be quite a bit of that in here. That'll be very good. I'll find a home for that soon. Alright. I have a Dell box, but from the feel of this, it's kind of weighty. So we have a VGA to DVI adapter. That looks like DVI-D. I have yet another IEC cable. I have about 3 billion of those, who doesn't? And a DVI-D cable. Alright, I think that hints that there might be a monitor in the box, so let's have a look at what else is in there. Indeed, there was. There's a monitor. Let's angle our camera up. This is a... Oh! My tripod fell over. How's that for scary footage? Alright, this is a Samsung monitor. It's a SyncMaster 743B with some this stuff stuck to the bottom. It looks like it's got a nice little adjusting bracket that can be nice. I don't know what it says for resolution. Doesn't seem to have a resolution listed, but you know what? We'll try that out when we get to it. Alright. Alright, well, the deliveries continue. We've got another one here. And these are switches. Considerably smaller than what I had expected when I ordered them. I had expected something with 6mm shafts, not 4mm. But, you know, they'll still work as switches, just not really suitable for mains voltage. But yeah, anyway, switches. I'm pretty sure there's a few more things on the way, so let's see what there is. Alright, so deliveries time. Well, deliveries and purchases at the moment. One delivery we have, which I'm dropping everywhere, is an Omron blood pressure sensor. That's going to be an interesting one. I'm told it's got a few minor issues. So yeah, we'll see what we can do with that. And we've got, comes with an Ericsson power brick, or power pack, or wall wart, or plug pack, whichever you want to call it. Alright, I have some fancy sparkly red tape. That was a purchase. Along with this, which is not usually my normal kind of delivery, but I have a special letter to send, and to go with it. There's a creation I made as well. So you'll see that in a video that's already been published. So yeah, that's interesting stuff there. I also got some post packs which go with the last thing. Back on the electronic topic, however, I have an Arduino Uno clone that arrived that cost something like $6 Australian, Took 3.5 months to get here and arrived in the biggest foam packing parcel you've ever seen. I was quite shocked at the amount of packing that came with one of those. But anyway, that's a good spare one. That goes with, it's going to replace the AT Mega that's driving that little OLED display in here at the moment, which you can watch while I find the next thing, which was around here somewhere. Now, I scored a bargain today. Big roll of vinyl tube, 6mm stuff. I think I paid a grand total of $10 for the whole roll. That was on liquidation. So yeah, and it's on an RG59 spool. So yeah, that's appropriate. That will be good for a project where I intend to basically either sew it into a blanket or an underlay, or even make some sort of condenser with it. I'm trying to find a way to keep myself cool. It doesn't consume anywhere near as much power, because my last household power bill was $860 Australian dollars. It was nearly $900 basically for 1 quarter. So that's 3 months. So yeah, I'm working on that. Oh, what else did we get? Something I do quite enjoy. A tin of Eclipse mints. We've got a couple of them as well. They're handy. That can go fit up in there where I can see it. So yeah. But anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to go back to a recent, if you haven't seen the video on the build of this, I highly recommend you check this one out. There's a lot of interesting stuff happening on here, and there's a lot more stuff that's going to happen in the near future as well. So yeah. Alright, we'll see what other donations show up. Well, it's the end of the donations month. It's now the 31st. The 31st of October, in fact. I had planned to do something scary with a jump scare, or something with a bit of leftover flashback or something like that, but to be honest, it's been hot as hell today and I'm buggered, and you can probably hear the air conditioning going nuts in the background. Yeah, kind of MS has beaten me to it, but I did pick up a donation, a long awaited one in fact. This is an older Acer laptop, and it has a floppy drive and a touchpad. I don't often see those things together. I'm used to them being trackballs. Let's zoom out a little bit here. So yeah, it's looking very good. It's in good condition. It's an Acer TravelMate 521 IT, which looks nice. And there's a couple of custom buttons like web, P1, P2, and email along the top. Let's have a look under the bottom. I don't care too much if people see the Windows 98 2nd edition key under there. It looks like there's like a business card slot in here as well, for possibly for ID or something. And there's a funny little docking port hole here. This one actually had Acer Care. Yeah, I'm not sure what the manufacture date means there. Somebody can perhaps help me out with that. But this could be a nice little DOS machine, especially with a floppy drive in it. It'd be good. I'm going to have a look at what sort of hard drive's in here. More importantly though, it didn't come with a power adapter. It does have USB. It's got serial and parallel port. That could be handy. It's got this funny docking port or display port, whatever that is here. But that's alright. It's got VGA. This power connector I have seen before. I think that's a combined PS2 port. In fact, I thought that was the power connector, but no. Power connectors are around the side here. So I'll look this up. That's probably going to be something like 19 volts. Hey, it's got a CD-ROM and a floppy drive in a laptop. That's a rare combo. That could become a nice little DOS gaming PC. We'll find out. Something interesting will happen with that. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of donations. It was a bit of a slim month, but you know, I'm still alive at the end of it, so I can't complain. So yeah, we'll see you all next time, I guess. Next month.